The Ejaculation Trap: Unlocking the Power of Self-Mastery. Before you decide whether this book is for you, ask yourself the following questions. Do you ever feel like you lack motivation and energy, even though you're getting enough sleep? Do you struggle with self-discipline and consistency when pursuing your goals? Have you ever felt stuck in a cycle of procrastination, unable to break free? Do you experience brain fog, anxiety, or a lack of confidence in social situations? Are you looking for a way to boost your focus, drive, and masculine energy naturally? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this book is exactly what you need. But here's the key question. Are you ready to take control of your life, break free from limiting habits, and unlock the full potential of your mind and body? If so, then let's begin the journey to self-mastery. In a world driven by instant gratification, men are unknowingly trapped in a cycle that drains their energy, weakens their focus, and strips away their ambition. This is the ejaculation trap, a hidden addiction that most don't recognize until they experience its damaging effects firsthand. For centuries, powerful men, leaders, warriors, and great thinkers have understood the significance of controlling their sexual energy. They knew that excessive ejaculation leads to a decline in strength, motivation, and mental clarity. Yet today, society encourages the opposite, a lifestyle of indulgence, where frequent ejaculation is seen as normal, even healthy. But what if everything you've been told about ejaculation is only half the truth? The hidden cost of over-ejaculation. Men today are experiencing record levels of fatigue, brain fog, anxiety, and lack of purpose. While many blame external factors, bad diets, social media, or economic instability, one overlooked cause is the overconsumption of pornography and the habit of frequent ejaculation. The constant release of sexual energy leads to decreased motivation and drive, weakened physical strength and endurance, poor focus and productivity, lowered testosterone and energy levels, increased social anxiety and loss of confidence. This cycle is not just about pleasure, it's about control. There's a reason why porn and hypersexual content are so easily accessible. The more a man indulges, the weaker he becomes mentally, emotionally, and physically. What this book will teach you. This book is not about eliminating sex or celibacy for life. It's about control, understanding the difference between mindless release and intentional mastery of your energy. By the time you finish reading The Ejaculation Trap, you will understand the science behind ejaculation and its effects on the brain and body. Recognize the hidden forces that keep men trapped in the cycle of overejaculation. Learn strategies to reclaim your sexual energy and redirect it into success. Discover how semen retention can improve confidence, relationships, and overall vitality. This is not just about quitting pornography or reducing ejaculation. It's about reclaiming your masculine power and using it to build a stronger, sharper, and more disciplined version of yourself. Are you ready to break free from the ejaculation trap and unlock your full potential? Let's begin. Chapter 2, The Science of Ejaculation. How it affects your body and mind. For most men, ejaculation is just a physical act, something they do without much thought. But beneath the surface, a complex biochemical process is taking place, one that affects everything from mood and motivation to confidence and energy levels. In this chapter, we'll break down the physiological and neurological effects of ejaculation, explaining why excessive release can leave you feeling drained, unmotivated, and disconnected from your true potential. The biological cost of ejaculation. Ejaculation is not just about pleasure. It's a process that requires the body to expend vital resources. With each release, the body loses key nutrients, including zinc, essential for testosterone production, immune function, and cognitive sharpness, magnesium, crucial for muscle function, relaxation, and energy production, protein, amino acids, building blocks for muscle growth and cellular repair, neurotransmitters. Hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, and prolactin levels fluctuate after ejaculation, impacting motivation and mood. While occasional ejaculation is natural, excessive release, especially when it's tied to pornography and overstimulation, can create an imbalance that leaves a man physically weaker and mentally foggy. The dopamine roller coaster. Dopamine is the brain's reward chemical. It drives motivation, ambition, and the pursuit of goals. However, frequent ejaculation, especially through pornography, hijacks this system, leading to desensitization. The brain becomes less sensitive to normal dopamine levels, making everyday activities like work, socializing, or exercise feel dull and uninteresting. Addiction cravings. Over time, the brain craves stronger stimulation, leading to compulsive behaviors and an inability to focus on long-term goals. Post-ejaculation. Drop after ejaculation. Dopamine levels crash while prolactin rises, leading to fatigue, lack of motivation, and even feelings of sadness or regret. This cycle explains why many men feel drained and unmotivated after frequent releases. It's not just in their heads, it's a biochemical reality. Testosterone, masculine energy. Testosterone is the foundation of masculine energy. It influences everything from confidence and muscle growth to risk-taking and ambition. Studies suggest that excessive ejaculation, especially daily or multiple times per day, can lower testosterone levels, leading to decreased strength and endurance, lower motivation and drive, reduced confidence and assertiveness, weaker immune function and recovery. On the other hand, men who practice semen retention often report feeling more energetic and mentally sharp, more dominant and confident in social situations, more driven to achieve their goals, more attractive and magnetic to others. This is not superstition, it's science. When a man conserves his energy, his body redirects it towards strength, focus, and vitality. Pornography, the ultimate trap. Modern pornography is engineered for addiction. It bombards the brain with artificial stimulation, releasing dopamine at unnatural levels. Unlike real-life intimacy, porn consumption leads to dopamine overload. The brain gets used to extreme stimulation, making normal interactions and relationships seem boring. Sexual dysfunction. Many men who overconsume porn experience erectile dysfunction, low libido, and an inability to enjoy real-life intimacy. Social anxiety, low confidence. The overstimulation leads to a depletion of mental energy, making it harder to engage confidently in the real world. The more a man indulges in pornography, the more he weakens his masculine presence. It becomes harder to focus, harder to connect, and harder to achieve greatness. Conclusion: reclaiming your power. Ejaculation is not the enemy, but uncontrolled ejaculation is a silent trap that steals energy, ambition, and confidence. Understanding the science behind it allows you to make informed decisions about your body and mind. In the next chapter, we'll discuss the hidden forces that keep men trapped in the cycle of overejaculation and how you can break free. Are you ready to take control? Let's continue. Chapter 3. Dopamine, Discipline, and Desire. The neurochemistry behind the trap. Every decision you make is influenced by one powerful force: dopamine. It is the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reward. When harnessed properly, dopamine can drive you to achieve greatness. But when hijacked by excessive ejaculation and digital overstimulation, it can keep you trapped in a cycle of instant gratification, draining your focus, energy, and ambition. In this chapter, we'll explore how dopamine controls your behavior, why the modern world is designed to exploit it, and how you can take back control of your mind. The dopamine reward system. How you get trapped. Dopamine works as a reward mechanism in the brain. Whenever you engage in an activity that promotes survival or pleasure, eating, socializing, or achieving a goal, your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior. However, modern technology has created supernormal stimuli that flood the brain with unnatural levels of dopamine. This includes pornography, delivers endless novelty and extreme stimulation, overloading dopamine receptors. Social media, short bursts of validation through likes and comments, training your brain to seek constant external approval. Video games, instant rewards and progression without real-world effort. Junk food, sugar. Triggers pleasure without providing real nutrition. These artificial dopamine spikes rewire your brain, making real-life activities like studying, working, and exercising feel boring and unrewarding. The dopamine crash, why you feel empty. After ejaculation, when you watch porn or engage in frequent ejaculation, dopamine levels spike rapidly. This creates an intense rush of pleasure, but it comes at a cost. What happens after ejaculation? 1. Dopamine drops. After release, dopamine levels crash, leaving you feeling tired, unmotivated, or even depressed. 2. Prolactin increases. This hormone, responsible for relaxation, suppresses sexual desire and energy levels. 3. Testosterone declines. Frequent ejaculation lowers testosterone over time, leading to less drive, focus, and confidence. This post-ejaculation crash is why many men feel lethargic and unmotivated after frequent releases. Over time, the brain craves more stimulation, leading to a dopamine addiction cycle. The cycle of addiction. Why you can't stop. 1. Stimulus. You feel an urge to escape boredom, stress, or anxiety. 2. Action. You watch porn, masturbate, or engage in casual sex. 3. Dopamine spike. You experience a short-lived high of pleasure and satisfaction. 4. Dopamine crash. After release, motivation drops and feelings of guilt or emptiness set in. 5. Repeat. To escape the crash, you seek another high, reinforcing the cycle. This loop rewires the brain for instant gratification, making long-term success harder to achieve. It's why men addicted to porn often struggle with focus, discipline, and real-life relationships. How to reprogram your brain for self-mastery. Breaking free from the ejaculation trap requires rewiring your dopamine system and developing a mindset of discipline and control. Here's how you can start. 1. Dopamine detox. Reset your brain. A dopamine detox involves removing artificial stimulants for a set period to restore your brain's natural reward system. Try eliminating pornography and excessive ejaculation, social media scrolling, junk food and sugar, video games and unnecessary entertainment. Instead, replace these habits with real-world challenges that build your discipline and self-control. 2. Delay gratification. Train your mind. The ability to resist short-term pleasure for long-term success is what separates the weak from the strong. Train yourself to delay gratification by practicing semen retention and controlling your urges, setting long-term goals and staying committed, replacing mindless entertainment with self-improvement. 3. Transmute sexual energy. Redirect your drive. Your sexual energy is your most powerful resource. Instead of wasting it, channel it into areas that elevate your life, such as business, career, increased focus and drive for success, fitness, strength, more energy for workouts and physical endurance, creativity, innovation, greater mental clarity and problem-solving abilities. By controlling your sexual energy, you become a higher version of yourself, a man of discipline, focus, and purpose. Conclusion: the power of self-control. The world is full of distractions designed to keep you weak and unfocused. By understanding how dopamine controls your behavior, you can break free from the ejaculation trap and regain mastery over your mind and body. In the next chapter, we'll uncover why society normalizes over-ejaculation and who profits from keeping men weak. Are you ready to escape the trap? Let's continue. Chapter 4. Why society normalizes over-ejaculation and who profits from it. If retaining your sexual energy makes you stronger, more disciplined, and more focused, why does modern society encourage the exact opposite? Why are men constantly bombarded with messages telling them that frequent ejaculation is normal, healthy, and even necessary? The truth is, there is a system designed to keep men weak, distracted, and easy to control. Powerful industries profit when men are addicted to pleasure rather than pursuing purpose. In this chapter, we'll uncover the hidden forces behind the ejaculation trap and reveal why breaking free is one of the most powerful things you can do. The multi-billion-dollar pleasure industry. Several industries depend on men staying trapped in a cycle of instant gratification. They don't want you strong, ambitious, and in control. They want you weak, passive, and constantly consuming. 1. The porn industry, keeping men addicted. The global porn industry is worth over $100 billion, bigger than the NBA, NFL, and Hollywood combined. Free porn sites use advanced AI and behavioral tracking to keep users hooked, offering endless novelty to hijack dopamine systems. Many studies show that excessive porn consumption leads to sexual dysfunction, social anxiety, and a lack of motivation. But no one in power talks about it. The reason? An addicted man is a profitable man. 2. The pharmaceutical industry, selling you the cure for your own weakness. Low testosterone levels in men are at an all-time high, leading to fatigue, depression, and low confidence. Instead of addressing the root causes, excessive ejaculation, poor diet, lack of exercise, the pharmaceutical industry sells pills, hormone treatments, and antidepressants as solutions. Erectile dysfunction medication sales have skyrocketed because porn addiction has left many men unable to perform in real life. 3. The processed food junk industry, draining your energy, high sugar, high carb diets, lower testosterone, and keep men sluggish. Processed foods are engineered to be highly addictive, leading to constant cravings and low energy. Weak, low-energy men are easier to manipulate and less likely to challenge the system. And 4. The entertainment social media industry, keeping you distracted. Social media, video games, and streaming services are designed to keep you passive and entertained rather than building real skills or wealth. Short dopamine bursts from likes, comments, and notifications condition men to seek external validation instead of self-mastery. The more time you waste on screens, the less time you spend on your mission. The war on masculinity, why strong men are a threat. A society filled with strong, disciplined, and focused men would be unstoppable. But a society of distracted, weak, and pleasure-addicted men is easy to control. This is why modern culture promotes the demonization of masculinity, labeling confidence and ambition as toxic. The normalization of porn, casual sex, and overindulgence, keeping men stuck in a cycle of pleasure. The idea that self-discipline and semen retention are unnecessary, even though history shows that the most powerful men controlled their sexual energy. Throughout history, great men, from warriors and emperors to philosophers and visionaries, understood the power of self-control. They harnessed their sexual energy and directed it toward building empires, advancing civilizations, and mastering their crafts. But today, men are told that their greatest power should be wasted mindlessly. Who benefits from this? Certainly not you. Breaking free, becoming a man of discipline. Understanding this system is the first step toward breaking free. If you want to escape the ejaculation trap, you must control your urges. Stop giving your energy away to industries that profit from your weakness. Quit porn, reduce ejaculation. Take back your dopamine system and restore your natural drive. Reject the distractions. Spend less time consuming, more time building. Reclaim your masculinity. Strength, discipline, and self-mastery are not toxic. They are the foundation of greatness. Conclusion. Choose strength or slavery. Society wants you weak because a weak man is easier to control. But now that you know the truth, you have a choice. 1. Stay in the trap, continue wasting your energy, consuming mindlessly, and wondering why you feel unmotivated and directionless. 2. Escape the trap. Reclaim your power, discipline your mind, and use your energy to build a life of purpose, wealth, and strength. The choice is yours. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the power of semen retention and how it can transform every area of your life. Are you ready to level up? Let's continue. Chapter 5, The Power of Semen Retention, Separating Myth from Reality. By now you understand the hidden forces keeping men weak, distracted, and addicted to pleasure. The next step is reclaiming your power, and one of the most effective ways to do this is through semen retention, the practice of consciously controlling your ejaculation to preserve and redirect your sexual energy. But what does semen retention really do? Is it a myth or does it have real benefits? In this chapter, we will break down the scientific, historical, and practical aspects of semen retention and how it can transform your energy, focus, and masculinity. What is semen retention? Semen retention is the practice of abstaining from ejaculation for extended periods while still maintaining a healthy sex drive and, if desired, engaging in non-ejaculatory sex. Unlike abstinence or celibacy, semen retention is not about suppressing desire. It's about controlling it and learning how to transmute sexual energy into motivation, strength, and success. Ancient traditions and modern science both recognize the benefits of retaining semen, as it contains essential nutrients, hormones, and energy that fuel your body and mind. The science behind semen retention. 1. Boost testosterone and energy levels. Scientific studies suggest that testosterone levels rise significantly after periods of semen retention, particularly around 7-10 days. Testosterone is the hormone responsible for increased muscle mass and strength, higher energy levels and endurance, greater confidence and assertiveness, enhanced focus and mental sharpness. Men who retain their semen often report feeling a surge in motivation, aggression, and dominance, qualities that are essential for success in business, sports, and leadership. 2. Increases dopamine sensitivity. Frequent ejaculation floods the brain with unnatural dopamine spikes, desensitizing it to real-life pleasures and making everyday tasks feel dull. Semen retention resets your dopamine system, making it easier to, stay motivated for long-term goals. Feel more pleasure in simple activities like reading, exercising, and working. Resist temptations and distractions. 3. Enhances focus, memory, and mental clarity. Many men who practice semen retention report sharper thinking, better memory, and increased creativity. This is because semen contains neurotransmitters and vital nutrients, including choline improves memory and brain function, acetylcholine boosts focus and concentration, zinc, magnesium, essential for mental clarity and cognitive performance. By preserving these nutrients, your brain operates at peak performance, allowing you to think faster, make better decisions, and stay ahead of the competition. Number 4. Strengthens masculine presence attraction. Women are biologically drawn to men with high testosterone and strong masculine energy. When you retain your semen, you radiate a natural aura of confidence, self-control, and dominance, qualities that make you more attractive and respected. Many men who practice retention report that they command more respect in social and professional settings, attract higher quality women without chasing them, feel more assertive and grounded in their interactions. This isn't just psychological. Your pheromones, body language, and vocal tonality all change when you're operating at full power. Number 5. Strengthens discipline willpower. The ability to control your sexual urges is a superpower in a world that promotes instant gratification. Semen retention trains you to delay gratification and focus on long-term goals. Build discipline and mental toughness. Develop an unshakable mindset. Every time you resist the urge to ejaculate, you strengthen your self-control, making it easier to conquer challenges in business, fitness, and personal growth. Historical proof. Semen retention in ancient cultures. Throughout history, some of the greatest warriors, leaders, and thinkers practiced semen retention to harness their inner power. 1. Ancient Chinese Taoist masters. Taoist teachings emphasize the importance of preserving Jing energy, the vital life force stored in semen. They believed that excessive ejaculation led to weakness and disease, while retention promoted longevity, strength, and wisdom. 2. Hindu yogis, brahmacharya. In Hinduism, brahmacharya, self-restraint, was practiced by monks, warriors, and scholars to increase spiritual power, focus, and vitality. They believed semen was the essence of life, and that retaining it led to higher consciousness and enlightenment. 3. Roman Spartan warriors. Elite warriors in ancient Rome and Sparta were trained to abstain from sexual release before battles and competitions, as they believed it preserved their aggression, stamina, and fighting spirit. 4. Nikola Tesla, other great minds. Inventors like Nikola Tesla and Leonardo da Vinci reportedly abstained from ejaculation to maintain mental clarity, creativity, and deep focus on their work. If history's most powerful men understood the benefits of semen retention, why wouldn't you? How to start practicing semen retention. Now that you understand the benefits, here's how to begin. 1. Set a retention goal. Start with a 7-day challenge, then aim for 30, 60, or 90 days. Keep a journal to track your energy levels, focus, and progress. 2. Avoid triggers, distractions. Quit pornography. It's the biggest enemy of semen retention. Reduce social media digital stimulation. Limit mindless scrolling and sexualized content. Eliminate junk food, unhealthy habits. They weaken your discipline. 3. Transmute sexual energy into power. Instead of suppressing your urges, redirect your energy into activities that elevate your life. Workout builds strength. Exercise burns off excess energy and boosts testosterone. Work on your business career. Use the extra focus to build wealth and success. Engage in creative projects. Write, learn new skills, and challenge your mind. 4. Practice non-ejaculatory sex for advanced practitioners. If you're in a relationship, practice orgasm control without ejaculation. Focus on deep breathing and relaxation techniques to extend pleasure while retaining energy. Conclusion: unlocking your full potential. Semen retention is not about repression. It's about harnessing your energy for higher levels of success, attraction, and personal mastery. The choice is simple. Live like the average man, constantly draining yourself, chasing instant gratification, and struggling with low energy and motivation. Live like a high-value man, mastering self-control, increasing your power, and using your energy to build a legendary life. The next chapter will teach you how to successfully complete a 90-day reboot to reset your brain, boost your testosterone, and break free from the ejaculation trap forever. Are you ready to step into your power? Let's continue. Chapter 6. The 90-Day Reboot. Breaking free from the ejaculation trap. Now that you understand the science and history behind semen retention, it's time to put knowledge into action. Many men struggle with breaking free from the cycle of instant gratification. But a structured 90-day reboot can completely rewire your brain, restore your masculine energy, and set you on the path to self-mastery. This chapter provides a step-by-step blueprint to help you eliminate compulsive ejaculation, rebuild your focus and discipline, and unlock your full potential. Why 90 days? The 90-day time frame isn't random. It's based on neuroscience. Studies show that it takes approximately 90 days for your brain to rewire itself after quitting a strong habit like pornography or excessive ejaculation. During this time, your dopamine receptors reset, your energy levels rise, and your natural motivation returns. By the end of 90 days, you will have higher testosterone and energy levels, feel more confident and focused, experience increased discipline and self-control, improve your physical strength and mental sharpness, attract more success and higher quality relationships. The first few weeks are the hardest, but if you stay committed, you'll emerge stronger than ever. Phase 1. The detox phase. Days 1, 30. Step 1. Eliminate triggers. To succeed, you must remove everything that keeps you stuck in the cycle of over-ejaculation. Quit porn completely. Porn is engineered to hijack your brain and weaken your masculinity. Use website blockers like Cold Turkey or Block Site to eliminate access. Remove social media triggers. Unfollow Instagram models, TikTok influencers, and anything that tempts you. Your attention is valuable. Don't waste it. Clean up your environment. Delete explicit content from your phone. Unsubscribe from sexualized entertainment, and make your space distraction-free. Step 2. Build new habits to replace old ones. Instead of just quitting bad habits, you must replace them with powerful new routines. Morning cold showers shocks your nervous system, increases discipline, and reduces urges. Daily exercise, weightlifting, running, or martial arts, burns off excess sexual energy and builds testosterone. Meditation, deep breathing strengthens self-awareness and control over impulses. Reading, learning, feed your mind with powerful knowledge. Step 3. Prepare for withdrawal symptoms. The first 14 days will be the toughest. You may experience mood swings. Your brain is adjusting to normal dopamine levels. Strong cravings, especially at night. Low energy, temporary as your body resets. Solution? Stay disciplined, keep busy, and remember that discomfort is part of growth. Phase 2. The transformation phase. Days 31, 60. Now that you've detoxed, it's time to redirect your energy toward powerful pursuits.